The real working end of the 2012 prophecy, where we start to have the rubber meet the road, is looking at the solar system and seeing that all the planets are changing the same way as the Earth is changing. The Earth changes are not unique to the Earth. They are a universal phenomenon throughout the solar system.
On August 23rd, 2011, I will be releasing the Source Field Investigations with Penguin. This is a brand new book that has summarized 30 years worth of research into some of the most amazing and astonishing information that I've ever seen in my life. This is also the inauguration of our Boston Convergence Conference, where we're all gathered here for the whole weekend. So the video that people are going to see online, that's only going to be the first half an hour of a 16-hour talk. So what I'm doing here is just summarizing what we get at the beginning so that you're going to see an overview of this whole thing.
Melchizedek is a Druid name. It was chosen for me by others, not by me. And what Drumbelow is in Druid terminology is a little tree that grows by a creek. So there's Drumbelow trees. They're little trees, and they just usually by small little streams. And ultimately, anyone who works in sacred geometry long enough comes back to the realization that this holds all sacred geometry. Period and the end, everything there is. Now, what is sacred geometry? Well, everything in the reality, everything. The stars, the planets, the sun, your body, everything in this world that we know of, just everything that exists, everything that's manifested through the sacred geometrical proportions. And there is no exceptions, absolutely zero. Everything you can think of, any words you can say, in fact, the very words themselves came out of sacred geometry. Even language comes out of sacred geometry. It's all of that. Even things that you would never guess, like emotions and feelings. It was Manfred Klein and Dan Wenner in the United States who figured out that emotions were related to sacred geometry. they put people on EKG machines and put them up and found that there was a sine wave signature that a person was emitting when they were feeling a certain feeling. And every feeling has a unique sine wave signature. And those sine wave signatures are then converted into three-dimensional forms that you can hold in your hands. And all of those forms are based on sacred geometry. So there's a thing you can, a three-dimensional polyhedron you can hold in your hand that represents love, and another one that represents the opposite. Say, hey,